What's up, guys? I'm ObscureTrain. I know that I'm normally doing gaming videos, but I just want to sit down, relax, and talk with you guys a little bit. But one of the things I want to talk to you guys about in this particular scenario, so they never have a manual for kids. I really think they should. I know that sounds silly, but I got a story for you guys that you guys will probably laugh at. So my kids are random. And some of the things that they do would just throw you for a loop. I'm not even joking. I am not even joking. Like, I'll tell you one story. So, we went to Fazoli's one day. Okay. When we went, alright. If you don't know what Fazoli's is, it is a pasta restaurant. It That's really all there is to it. The pasta is, it's alright. It's not the best, not the worst. But that's where we went, right? We went and we made our order and we sat down and we started eating, right? And while we were eating, another person had walked in. Not a big deal. And my oldest, he sees this person and he's like, "Hi." And that's literally how he did it. He threw his hand all over the place. "Hi." Like a kid does, you know what I mean? And dude turns and he looks. He's like, "Hi." He started walking to the register. My oldest turned and looked at me. He's like, "You're a midget." I was like, "Oh my god." I am so glad that dude did not respond to that. Oh my god. Well, I looked at my oldest. I was like, "You cannot say that to people." "Why not?" And he knew. He knew it's not nice. He knew. And I was like, "That is not nice. You do not do that to people. That's not nice." In all reality, the person he said it to was not a midget. I just want to preface that. But anyways, so he made that comment, and the guy didn't respond. He went, man, after he made his order, he went and sat down, started eating all that fun stuff. And we were sitting there for a couple minutes. And here he rolls in again. He turned to look at it, dude. He's like, "I'll poop on your head." I was like, "No." And I was like, "That's it. Okay, you're done?" In all actuality, we were about done anyway. But I was like, "Alright, you're done. We're going. We're out. We're going to the car." I was like, "You cannot talk to people like that." I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed. Yeah, we were out of there in like 30 seconds. At least me and my oldest were. Yeah, well, that's not even the only story I have. It's not. There's one day we were in the truck and we were just driving down the road, and you know how like kids just make funny faces and stuff like that. Well, in all actuality, I think that's what this was meant to be. He was sitting in the back seat of his car seat, and all you see is I was like, "What are you doing?" Is basically like he put his mouth in like this circular shape, showing his teeth and just doing this weird, creepy freaking cackle. Yeah, I'm looking like, "What are you doing, dude? That is creepy. Stop." I love him to death, but he's weird. I don't know if he gets it from me. I don't know. I don't think I do that weird of faces, but you guys may say I'm wrong. I don't. I really don't like pay attention to myself like that. I guess. I mean, you guys watch my videos, so maybe you guys think makes kind of weird fucking faces, dude. I don't know. I don't know what you guys' opinions are on that, but it was weird. It was not normal. A child does not make that kind of a face. And to laugh the way that he laughed with it, it was almost like a maniacal laugh. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. And then I've had other circumstances. My middle child, she's not old, and she is just as ornery as he is. He went and got in trouble one day, and he got made sit down. And nothing too major about it. And she has this way about her. She's kind of nonverbal, not entirely. She says a handful of words, and that's about it. But more often than not, she expresses herself through action. So, like, you go and ask her, hey, do you want juice? That is literally her nod. Okay. But no, back on topic. So he's sitting there, he's in trouble, he's not let up, and she gloats. She doesn't say anything to him. She gloats. And you guys might be thinking, well, what do you mean gloat? Gloating usually is a verbal thing. No, it isn't. No, it is not. She will look at him, put on this big cheesy smile, and that's go walking past him. Now, I'm not meaning, just walking past him. No. She has a whole movement to it. Her head's bobbing back and forth, big cheesy smile, throwing her shoulders all over, gloating. And then, on the other hand, she will turn over, sit beside him, just to get up to show him she's allowed to get up and he's not. What are you supposed to do about that? Like, what can you do about that? Truthfully. Oh man, my kids are mean. My kids are mean. I don't know what to do about that. It's completely random. It's funny. It is genuinely funny. But it is mean. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I don't even know what to do about that. They're gonna go to school doing stuff like that, and I'm not even gonna know what to tell a teacher. I don't know. What do you want me to do? That is pretty freaking random. Trying to think of another story to tell you guys, because this stuff happens off and on all day, every day. Like, there was another day. All I was doing was laying on the couch on my back, right? Just laying down. And my oldest comes up, sits on my legs, and he just starts pushing on my stomach, like right here, just pushing on my stomach. I look at him like, dude. And I stopped after I said, dude. I thought for a second, I was like, what are you doing? And I had a funny feeling I knew I was gonna have the right answer. I was pretty sure I knew what he was gonna say, but I didn't think he'd actually say it. He looked at me with a completely straight face. I'm gonna make you poop on the couch. That's not how that works. Like, no. No, you're not. That's not how that works. He was like, yeah, huh? Wanna see? He just goes, I'm like, dude, stop. He looked at me, he's like, what? That's literally how he said it. He asked me, he was like, what? Oh my goodness. I will never understand my children. Never. Never ever. My children are just so random. My hair is gonna be gray soon. Alright. That's where we cut this video. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what some of your experiences are. I'm kind of curious. I'm wondering, have you guys dealt with stuff like this? Like, because I know every parent goes through their stuff. I know that every kid does different things. But I'm kind of curious on some of the crazy stories that you guys have to tell. I really am. Because if it's anything like some of the ones I got, I know that I'm going to have a long list of just me laughing my butt off. So let me know what your stories are in the comments. If you like the video, feel free to leave a like. Feel free to leave a subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys.